You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and we bring you a program Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and it is literally designed to build your mental resiliency, to offset the negatives that you encounter each and every day, and to create new possibilities in your life. And we engage you in conversations, and today we're going to be talking about relationships, relationship lessons, things that we can learn from each other, and we want you to become a part of that conversation, and we want to hear your story. There are some things that people want out of life, and some of the things that most people want is to find a great mate to have a long life relationship with. I think all of us will agree with that. Now, the stereotype, or that which is expected, is that people believe that women are looking to bond and nest while men just want to play the fields for as long as they can. But recent research shows otherwise. Single men, for the most part, want to get married. The best time to approach men to get married? Well, some say between 21 and 24 and 50 and up. Also, studies are indicating that single women, they want to get married, but only to do so if it is improvement over their independence. Archaeologist Helen Fisher tells Time magazine women are much more interested in their independence than men are. They value certain parts of their single lives more than men do. Women are likelier to want to have their own bank accounts, their own interests, their own personal space, solo vacations, and even if they're in a committed relationship, they also care more about nights out with their friends. Now, sociologist Mark Regeneris says that women's enthusiasm for marriage has faded in the light of their growing economic independence. He says for them more than men, marriage has to be good or it's not worth trading their newfound independence for it. When it comes to marriage, in general statistics, it shows that there are now more than 100 million single people in the United States, with households headed by married couples in the minority. Archaeologist Helen Fisher says it's just maybe that single people like being single. She states it's still carting around the concept that single people are, the people who believe that single people are workaholics and are desperate and they just can't get along with anyone. But she say the reality is that many of them just may be choosing to be single. I remember hearing a disc jockey in New York years ago who said it's better to be alone than to wish you were. And maybe a lot of single people like myself are thinking about that. So here's the life lessons we want to get today, and we want to talk to two groups. I wanted to hear from married people. And we need you to talk to the people that are single and out there looking for that special person. Here's the question: if you are married, here's the question: what do you look for in a mate that you know that's solid? These qualities, these characteristics that allowed you to find that the apple of your eye, to find your soulmate. How did you know that the person that you are now married to, that this was the guy or that she was the woman? How did you know? What was it about them? What would you advise somebody that's single, that's looking for someone and don't want to put up with a lot of crap and a lot of flaky behavior, but you can give them some coaching so that if you see these things, this one is a keeper? I want you to call. The number to call and share your insights from your wisdom, from your making some good choices. That number is 888-539-2980, 888-539-2980. How did you find the relationship, the dream of your life? Now, here's the other group. I want to talk to divorced people. Now, that's my group. I can talk to that. Now, I can speak up now. Okay, this is let me see what you want us to say. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, here's what we want y'all to say, Les. What is that? The divorce group, we want to know, what are the red flags to look for in a relationship when you see somebody, and you need to know this. If you see these things, now you know it's a red flag. You need to run immediately in the opposite direction. Okay, good. Well, it's called the radio host privilege. I'm going first. Let me tell you something. Here's what I want you to know. Just because they're beautiful don't mean that they got good sense. You know, a lot of people think because somebody's beautiful, they can't be crazy. Let me tell you something. Do you know there are some beautiful people that are crazy? I'm telling you. And handsome guys. My daughter was dating a guy. This guy's handsome. And he was a former policeman. Now, that's she should have ran then, okay? I had to go. I had to go threaten this guy. I said, let me tell you something. Don't listen. If my daughter even, not if you hit her, but let me tell you something. Listen to me. I am crazy. Do you understand I'm crazy? And you will not intimidate my daughter. You will not threaten my daughter. She will not feel any danger in your presence. Understand me, please. You're looking at a crazy person. I'll go to jail for you. I mean, this guy's former cop, and he was crazy and a handsome guy. He looked like he had good sense. And you know, judges, they really need to be schooled. Called a halo effect. You know, when you take a beautiful person, an attractive person to court for the same crime that an ugly person commits, they will get probation. The ugly person, you going to jail because you ugly. I don't commit no crimes. I can't take no chances. But pretty people get away with murder. They get away with a lot of stuff because they are pretty. It's called the halo effect. Now, here's something else. If they are jealous, trust me on this, you cannot, I don't care what you do, I don't care how many loops or hoops you flip through, you cannot change a jealous person. They are crazy. Trust me. They're crazy. Run, leave. You can't change them. Here's something else. Well, hold a minute. I got guests. I got people calling. I don't need to take all the time just because it's my show. Okay, all right. I'll be good, huh? You can tell I'm very passionate about this topic today. So we're talking to two groups. We're talking to married people. How did you know that was your soulmate? How did you know when you saw them, you became very spiritual and said, the Lord is my shepherd. I see what I want. How did you know that was the one? We want you to call and coach the single people that are looking for the right one. That number to call is 888-539-2980. And if you are divorced like myself, what are some of the things that if you know, it's called delayed enlightenment. You just didn't know then. But if you knew then what you know now, you would not have done that. I got some more. Don't you go anywhere because I'm going to help you out. Call right now. The number to call, this is for the divorced people. We got the same number for you too. 888-539-2980. I'm telling you, I need some help. I don't know. I told them before I came on the air today, I said, are you sure I don't need my medication? No, you'll be just fine. Whatever. So my name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. We come your way Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and we will motivate you. We will inspire you. You will laugh. You will have a good time. But most of all, we like to hear from you. We love to hear your story. So I'm encouraging you and inviting you to call right now. The number to call is 888-539-2980. And you're listening to KFWB News Talk 980.